Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, right? Or good evening, late night session right here with Poppy. I'm so excited, guys, for you guys being here. Thank you very much. I got a shout out from Ben Maller on Fox Sports Radio. If you haven't listened to Ben Maller, download the iHeartRadio and listen to the podcast on Monday, right? Yesterday, the Monday, the actually, sorry, not Monday. Actually, listen to the podcast on Wednesday, the 22nd, and it's going to be the first hour, and you'll hear Ben Maller giving me a shout out, right? And I really appreciate it, Ben Maller and Fox Sports Radio. And you could hear it on iHeartRadio or Spotify, right? And thanks for my boy. Shout out to my boy Mason, right? I was just here preparing, doing my video thing, and he sent me a message. Really appreciate it. And he said, "Hey, Ben Maller, listen." I was like, "Yeah, I'm listening. Thanks. I appreciate it." Big love to my boy Mason. So now we're gonna go and get the show started, guys. If you guys haven't done so, guys, please hit the like button and subscribe button. Please tell your neighbor, your friend, or anyone that knows about sports betting. We're like the best kept secret on YouTube, right? There's a lot of sports better over there. It doesn't really bother us. We're gonna continue making these videos and go from there, guys. And on to the show. Yesterday we went 1-0 with the Poppy special. So if you guys were in the Lakers, we cashed. We did good. You guys gonna eat Chick-fil-A or whatever you guys want, some Raising Canes. We're gonna eat great, guys. I told you guys +1, sprinkle some money on the money line. So actually, that Poppy special was 2-0. I just said 1-0 for the video. So we're 2-0 for the week on the Poppy special, guys. It's a big blessing on that. And for the week, regular NBA, I'm 1-2, still 33%, right? I'm not calculating my percentage. What Poppy special separate from the NBA. I will do an NBA, guys, video. I'm not really liking the card for Thursday, but yeah, I'll do one afterwards. Pick whatever I'm feeling. So now we're going on March Madness. This is a March Madness Sweet 16 show, and let's go with the facts, right? Little March Madness facts. The tournament so far this year it's 33-11. That's 75% on the unders, guys. So if you blindly pick the unders, you guys would be cashing, making that profit. So there's 4 games on Thursday, and let's go with the first game, right? Show you guys the first slate. Let's go with that. On the first game is Michigan State -1.5 against Kansas, +1.5. The total is 137.5. Let's go with the unders, guys. We're gonna pick under on this game, and my pick on this one, Michigan State's playing really, really great. They're known for legendaries and stuff, and I think they're gonna win this game. -1.5. I really like Michigan State, and I don't see no problem. If you guys want to take the money line, it's -124, right? Kansas State is playing good, but they're not at the level of Michigan State. So Michigan State is the only way to go. That game is at 3:30 p.m. guys, Pacific time. On to the next game. The next game is Arkansas +4 against UConn -4. So the numbers here showing us that UConn's favorite. And the under, we're going to take the under, guys. We'll go with the under 140. Let's go with the under. That's my pick that I'm liking. But if you guys want to pick on one side on the teams, I really like Arkansas. I've seen Arkansas play. They're really great from the SEC. They played San Diego State earlier in the Maui Invitation, and they came back. San Diego State was winning. They came back, took it to overtime, and won. And I really like how they're playing Arkansas. So I'll take the +4. It's gonna be a close game on this one. Like all the games right here, I see them they're being close, but this one's gonna be close. I don't want UConn. I remember what UConn did to San Diego State a couple years ago in the Sweet 16, and I want Arkansas to win. For me, it's gonna be revenge. Revenge of Poppy for San Diego State. We're taking Arkansas +4 is the only way, guys, and we're taking the under, guys. You can do under whole game or under total first half. We're going unders. Next game up. Oops, I have to take the other one out, right? Yeah, next game up is Florida Atlantic plus 5.5 against Tennessee -5. Total's 129. That game's gonna be at 6 p.m., right? And everyone, I'm looking at what the Vegas, they're betting on Tennessee -5.5. I really like the Cinderella team, Florida Atlantic plus 5.5. I think they are gonna keep it close. And do you guys want to sprinkle a little on the money line? That's on you, right? But on the money line, it's plus 205, right? So they're not favorite, but anything happens. They're not playing at Tennessee. I know it says at Tennessee, but they're not. They're just playing in the tournament, right? So on that bracket, they're actually playing in New York, the Big Apple. So anything can happen if you guys wanted to know. So I'm gonna go with Florida. Gonna be Florida, and let's go with that. I really like the under. Take the under 129 and a half. We're gonna roll with the under. Next game here, the last game, the closer, Gonzaga plus 1.5 against UCLA -1.5. Total is 145.5. This is a revenge game for UCLA when they played last time, and they went. It was a Final Four. Pardon that, guys. It was a Final Four, and Gonzaga played UCLA, and they came back, won in overtime, right? Gonzaga won, and then they lost to Baylor in the national championship. So the books right here, Vegas is telling us that UCLA is gonna win this one, the revenge game. This is really, really a tough one. It's gonna be in T-Mobile Arena. I know Gonzaga is gonna be having fans in there, and UCLA is gonna be equal, right? So they're both gonna be having both their fan bases there. The whole world is on UCLA right now. I just checked. The whole world's on UCLA. I think UCLA will win, but they won't cover. So give me Gonzaga plus 1.5 because everyone is betting on UCLA. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to go with Gonzaga. Give me Gonzaga plus 1.5 and give me the under 145.5. 145.5. We'll take the under. That game is going to be at 6:45 in Vegas, guys. Those are all the games for Thursday. And we'll break down the games. Sweet 16 for Friday. Very, very lots of games. This is my favorite one for Friday. You guys know why, right? SDSU. SDSU Aztecs fight. Love the Aztecs, my alumni meter, and SDSU plus 7.5, right? The Monday night is looking juicy, plus 270 if you want to sprinkle a little bit against Alabama -7.5, and the total is 137. That game's at 3:30 p.m. and the total is 137. I really love the under on this on the total. Pardon about that, guys. Late session, right? Um, really loving the under. Hold on, and that game's gonna be in Louisville, Kentucky. So of course, all these Alabama fans are gonna be there. It doesn't really matter. Aztecs are really good. They have a really great defense, and I believe there's gonna be a lot of Aztecs fans showing up there. And the Aztecs are really gonna thrive on this. It's really their time. I see it the third time being the charm, um, getting away from this Sweet 16. And I really do love this San Diego State Aztecs team. And I'm taking the plus 7.5 on one bet, one straight bet. I'm sprinkling a little bit money line plus 270, one bet. And I'm doing another bet on the under 137. You and some bookies it might be 137.5. So take the under. We're gonna take the under. That's who I really like. The Aztecs. Alabama's gonna be surprised. They're not gonna know what hit them. And the Aztecs can fight with the SEC. I'm sorry. The Aztecs can fight with the SEC teams as they proved with Arkansas. They just lost, but this time the Aztecs are gonna win that game. 7.5 is the only way for us, and we're gonna take the under 137, guys. The next game is Miami plus 7 against Houston -7. Sorry about that, guys. And the total is 138, right? 138, 4:15 p.m. Friday. And on this one, Houston, everyone's picking Houston, which I like Houston winning, but give me Miami +7 to cover, right? I think it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a hard fighting game. Miami was ranked 16 in the season, and Houston too. So these games are gonna be close, right? So that's who I'm saying is the only way, guys. So we're gonna take Miami +7. On to the next game, guys. Make it quick, right? Because I gotta after this. I'm gonna do back to back. I'll make a video on the NBA. So we got Princeton. Hopefully I spelled it right, right? I'm thinking no, I spelled it wrong. I messed the knee. So Princeton. Let's hide that. Princeton +10. I think it's gonna be close. They're going to be fighting hard. The Cinderella. Everyone loves the Cinderella. This is the Cinderella team. Also, with the other one, Florida Atlantic Cinderella team. And I really think they're going to keep it close against Creighton. +10 is a lot of points. They're here for a reason. They're good. They're not gonna lose a lot like that. So I really like Princeton. We'll take the under 139. Ah, ah, and that's the only way, guys. These late night stations getting to me. Did a lot of research before I came in and did the video, guys. So I'm really liking Princeton +10. We'll take the under, guys. 139. Those are the official ones. And the last one, save the best for last, right? Xavier versus Texas. Game's at 6:45 p.m. The total is 149. We're taking the under official for these ones. We're all gonna take the under on all of them, and we're gonna see how we do. I really like all the unders on these games. So that game's gonna be in Kansas, Missouri, right? So that's close to Texas. You're gonna be see a lot of Texas fans. It don't matter. That's why they have them favorite. I still like Xavier. I see how they've been rolling, how they're doing. In March Madness is about the hottest team. It doesn't matter like who's the best team in the regular season. March Madness is who is playing hot right now, who's connecting with who and stuff like that, and that's what March Madness is. So I'm taking Xavier, guys, and those are my picks for March Madness, Sweet 16. If you guys have anything else, guys, to say, please leave a comment. I will reply back to you guys. Subscribe, tell your friends. And those are my free NCAA picks, not basketball picks, but NCAA picks, guys. That's just what I have in my thumbnail for my when I do my NBA picks. So that's really what I'm liking, guys. Thank you very much, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. It's going to be a great match, March Madness. It's going to be a great Sweet 16. And we are going to cash, guys. We are going to do good. And talk to you guys till the next one. Hope you guys like the Sweet 16 edition. And I'll see you guys in the Elite 8. Thank you very much, guys. On to the next video. We will go